Good morning, everyone. Steve Georgia here from Allendale's Trading Floor. It is March 5th, 2012. We have got the grains down a little bit today. And after looking at what we have seen the last couple days, it was just up and away. Corn ended up strong yesterday. Beans actually down yesterday for the first time in 16 trading sessions. But we're getting a little bit of follow through here to the downside today, probably led by these outside markets. Let's start with the grains first. Corn down about 7 to 8 cents this morning. Have beans that are down about 3 to 4, and wheat down about 11 to 12 cents. So we are finding a little bit of a pullback this morning. As I mentioned, a lot of this could be due to some of these outside markets more so than anything else. News is very light right now for the grains, so there's not much out there to go on. We'll see if there's any further export sales today or any kind of demand that might support the market, but we are going to get a little bit of support because we've got USDA coming out with a supply and demand report on Friday. We are expected to see tighter ending stocks for corn, beans, and wheat. So that may be supportive here at lower levels if we end up seeing this market continue to pull back a little more. But today, crude oil down about $1.15, puts that at 105.56. So we continue to slide. Last week's spike high up to 110.55. We're now $5 off of that high as well, and looks like we're continuing to drift a little bit lower. So we've got to keep an eye on that. We are down $1.15 right now for crude. The dollar is supported. The dollar's up right now about 40 cents. That puts the dollar at 79.75. So we continue to edge higher right now for the dollar. And we've got our next area of resistance for that dollar up around that 80.24. So we are approaching that next level of resistance. As far as the stock market today, under a little bit of pressure. We are down about 100 points, putting that at 12,864. So we are backing off a little right now as well. So we've got the mentality is more of a risk-off type mentality. So we don't have this big money flow coming into the market pushing everything higher. Usually when the dollar goes down, we see inflation in our commodities and we see prices supported. But now we've had the dollar rallying over the last week. What that's done is put pressure on commodities, and now we're finding this bigger money, the funds tightening up, and looks like they're doing that here today, pushing commodities lower. Gold and silver, absolutely. I mean, they have been they're in a pretty sharp move lower, and once again here today, doing it again. Gold right now down about 20 bucks, 16.88. And you've got silver breaking back about 54 cents, so putting that at 33.13 right now. So we continue to see these metals leak away and continue to pressure those markets. As far as the livestock, they fell sharply yesterday as well. Most of that fall was due to talks of China. China's economy is expected to slow down. The trickle-down effect that we've seen there could have an effect on exports. So we've got a pretty big supply right now in storage. We've seen the cold storage report a few weeks ago. Now, if we're going to start to see our demand slow down, that was a little negative news that we had seen yesterday. So we've got fat cattle following through today, down about 80 cents to $1. We've had cutout values though. Choice was down only 8 cents, and Select was up 39. So maybe we can see a little support there. As far as hogs following through to the downside as well, down about 70 cents to $1. So we are finding livestock following suit with everything else here today. The dollar is up. We've got commodities down. So we've got a lot of money flow coming out of the markets today versus what we've seen money coming into the markets. Give us a call over here with any questions you may have. Now, one thing I do want to mention is we've got our acreage survey going on right now. We really need your help with that. If you can go online, fill out our survey online, or give us a call over here. We'd be glad to help you out. We just need a few numbers from you, and that way we can compile the data and get you guys some accurate numbers ahead of that planning intentions report at the end of March. You can reach us here, 800-262-7538, or check us out online, allendale-inc.com. Hope you guys have a great day today and have a great rest of the week.